Buy number 104. After two massive weeks, 18,000 and 22,000 Bitcoin, Strategy is pacing this week. They bought 1,031 Bitcoin for $76.6 million at an average price of $74,000 per coin. Their total holdings now stand at 762,099 Bitcoin on their balance sheet. 1 million Bitcoin is within Saylor's grasp. The funding? The $76 million came from MSTR common stock only. No preferred equity this week, and that's strategic. Bitcoin is currently trading around 70,000 amid geopolitical tensions in the Gulf. Saylor bought above current prices. He's still stacking through volatility. You might be asking, where's Stretch? Last week we saw $1.18 billion raised through STRC. This week, zero. And here's why. Stretch went ex-dividend last week. When a preferred stock goes ex-dividend, it typically trades below par until the next dividend cycle kicks in. But here's the interesting part. Stretch traded up to 99.70 in pre-market today, nearly back to par already. The market is pricing in next month's dividend. What this tells us is Stretch will be back as a funding tool soon. Saylor is pacing with common stock this week, while Stretch reloads for the next cycle. To put 1,031 Bitcoin in perspective, that's the entire Bitcoin treasury of H100 Group. H100 is a Nordic Bitcoin treasury company that's been building their stack for almost a year. Strategy just bought their entire balance sheet in 1 week. That's no slight to H100. It takes real conviction to build any Bitcoin treasury, but it shows the scale difference we're talking about here with Strategy. Now, let's talk about what's really happening in Q1 of 2026. This chart from Grain of Salt shows quarterly Bitcoin acquisition by Strategy. Q1 of 2026 just became the second highest quarter ever, with 89,599 Bitcoin acquired. Only Q4 of 2024 was bigger. But here's the kicker. There's 9 days left in Q1, March 23rd through March 31st. Michael Saylor, you need 10,401 more Bitcoin to break 100,000 for the quarter. That's one more mega buy. One more stretch raise, one more statement. You know what to do, Mike. This week, Strategy bought 1031 Bitcoin, while miners produced 3150 Bitcoin. That's 33% of the weekly supply. After the pacing this week, the year-to-date picture shows us Strategy has accumulated 90,000 Bitcoin, while miners have produced 36,450 Bitcoin. They're still buying at 2.46 times the global mining rate. The supply vacuum sits at 53,149 excess Bitcoin Strategy have hoovered up this year. In the last 3 weeks, Strategy bought 18,000 Bitcoin, 22,000 Bitcoin, and now another 1,000 this week. There's a total of 41,362 Bitcoin in 21 days purchased by Strategy. And Anthony Pompliano said it best this week. There's only one asset purpose-built for when the money printer is turned on: Bitcoin. Saylor gets it. The Fed's balance sheet is about to expand again, geopolitical tensions are rising, and Strategy keeps stacking. Buy 104 is in the books, Stretch is reloading, and with 9 days left in Q1, we're watching to see if Saylor goes for 100,000 Bitcoin this quarter. If you found this valuable, smash the like button and subscribe. For real-time tracking of every Bitcoin treasury company, subscribe to the BitcoinTreasuries.net newsletter. The link is in the description. I'm Tyler, and don't forget to stay orange. We'll see you next Monday.